Welcome to Chaotic Queens. Today we're going to explore a neighborhood that I actually haven't been in years. It is Richmond Hill, and it's known for its diverse Indian and Guyanese population, West Indian population as well. So today we're going to explore. But why today on this Thursday? Well, the reason is it is Diwali. Pardon the pronunciation on that. It's a celebration of light, celebration of good overcoming evil in the Indian Hindu tradition. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist. Let me know where we're watching from. Right now we're starting by the Van Wyck Expressway. Right here we have the overpass for the air train. Lots of traffic, lots of commotion, and we gotta wait for the light to turn here. So welcome everyone. I haven't been to Richmond Hill in quite a while. I went to high school with a lot of Indians and West Indians, specifically a lot of Guyanese, and a lot of my friends did live here. So I came here ever so often to hang out with them, play football with them. I haven't been here in a while. So let's see how it's changed. Let's see if there's any Diwali kind of decorations up. Hey Mater, welcome. Nice to see you here. Susie says, oh no, I'm at work. Walk and talk slowly, says Susie. Sure, I gotta wait for the light to turn. Wow, this is a crazy long line. No particular direction today, no particular agenda aside from finding out if there's decorations up. So let me know where we're watching from. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist. Hey Mater, nice to see you here. Also, it seems like I'm unable to read Facebook comments, so feel free to tune in on YT, and there I'll be able to read your comments. My channel name on YT is Urbanist Exploring Cities. And let's see if we can finally cross. Yes, finally cross. Hey Elizabeth from DC, welcome. Slam that like button right now. I started a little bit earlier because we still have about a 20-minute walk to the heart of Little Guyana. For people who don't know, Guyana is a country in South America. It used to be a British colony, and many Indians and Africans were brought over. So half of the population is basically Indian, the other half basically African. Since then, a lot of both of those Guyanese communities have moved over here, but the Indian Guyanese have centered around here, this area of Richmond Hill. They have, as far as I know, have had kept pretty close to the Indian culture throughout the past century or more that they've been there in Guyana, and then subsequently here in New York. Hey Sarah, hope you're well, and everyone in the chat. I am doing well, yeah. Hey Lorene, nice to see you here. Hello Doreen, it's chilly day. Hello Kay. Yes, okay, I'm seeing Facebook comments now. Awesome, that's great to hear. So I'm finally back on Facebook. I'm still having a lot of issues, so it's up in the air whether it'll be consistent that I can go live. So just feel free to subscribe to my YT channel, Urbanist Exploring Cities. ABX Girl says roti lunch. Yeah, maybe if we find something. Let me know if anyone's from this area and has any recommendations. I don't know too much about this area. I'm not sure if we'll even find that much. It's a bit tricky once you start going further into Queens or further into Brooklyn. You don't really see like a very typical like main street, main thoroughfare area. It's kind of scattered throughout. So we'll see if there's like a main area where there's a lot of shops and restaurants and bakeries and things like that. Here I think we see our first one. Sybil's. And this one's a famous one. Susie says, I know nothing of Richmond Hill. Well, you and me both. Bella, nice to see you here. Welcome. So this one is very popular. It has appeared in a few shows. Let's investigate. Sybil's. Hey, Ronald. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. Reminds me of where I grew up in Central Jersey, says Kato. Yep, has a similar look to many parts in Jersey. I'm sorry I've been absent, says Rosemary, but it's kept me out of trouble. How are you? No worries, Rosemary. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am doing well. I have been doing some freelance work. It's been very busy. All right, let's check out this place, Sybil's. Let's see if it's worth it. Is that near Jackson Heights, Remise? We might be like a 3-hour walk away from Jackson Heights. Via train is tricky because the trains that service Jackson Heights are separated from the trains that service here, which is the A train. So getting to Jackson Heights will be a bit tricky. It might require a bus or walking to the E train, which I don't think should be too far. So the E train might be like a 20-minute, 30-minute walk away. And then you can get yourself to Jackson Heights. So I would say you'll get to Jackson Heights in about an hour. It's kind of crazy here in Queens. The train lines don't connect too much up and down. They connect, all the train lines basically lead to Manhattan. So they are disconnected. Hey, Janice. All right, let's see. Sybil's. Bear with me, I'm gonna be a little bit silent as I walk in. Thank you so much.
You guys together, right? Yeah. Okay. Peas and rice. No, no, the green one. Oh, just put it dry. Do you want to spend time to pick?
Okay, so I'm waiting. It's very full because of the holidays. So, we'll see.
710, 701, 72. Number 90, 91, 92, 90,
Anything else, sir?
Ah. Anyone has any recommendations?
Nobody want to help them? Why look so bad?
95?
What is so long?
We're doing two separate orders.
Yes. You have bubbles?
Sorry, no blocking. Yes. I'll have a pineapple tart, a double, and what else do you recommend? What's really good? One and then one double.
One double.
Yeah. And what else is really, really awesome? What's really good? That's yeah. Okay, I'll try that one. No straight. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. How much?
$4.13.
Those are the big ones. Well, no cheese rolls.
Okay, I can.
That's small.
Cool.
Okay. Can we get 4 doubles?
Thank you so much.
Do you have flamethrower? Any potato?
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Okay. Finally. All right. I am free. Wow. Okay, so that place is packed. Like crazy packed. Sybil's. There's so many people here. Yeah, that is crazy full. You can tell it's a holiday. A lot of the people inside there are Guyanese, I can tell. And and yeah, it was so full. So let's try this out. I just gotta put my camera down somewhere, which is always the hardest part on these journeys. Get me something to eat on the bus home, says Susie. Susie, I'm glad you're watching from work. Yeah, very, very full. Lots of people in there. I was waiting. It got, there was, yes, they do go a bit. A lot of people were ordering a lot of stuff. You look like the Invisible Man with the scarf and the sunglasses. I gotta find somewhere to put my camera down. So small place, but must bakery. They had such a wide selection of stuff. They were all Guyanese and West Indian. Now a lot of stuff we're gonna see also overlaps with Indian in general. What holiday is it? It's called Diwali. It's the Festival of Light. All right. What I love about these places is when they abandon when they're closed, these bars, I can sit down and enjoy a good food. So it's Diwali. It's D-I-W-A-L-Y. Diwali. I don't think the W is pronounced Wally, so I think it's Diwali. Any Indians out there, because I know I have many Indian viewers or Guyanese viewers, do let me know how it's properly pronounced. But it's the Festival of Lights. It's basically the Christmas of Indian culture, and by extension all of Indian diaspora around the world. So it is the biggest celebration, and it's a lunar celebration, so it kind of changes from October to about mid-November, around there. Will you be coming to the UK, says Rosemary. I really want to go. I'm not sure if it's worth going in the winter time, because it might be very cold. Let me know. I've been to I've been to London before in December, in January. I really did enjoy it. Watching from Guyana, says Imran. Imran, hey, thank you so much for tuning in. I love Diwali, Festival of Light, if I remember. No more Ireland, says Khalil. No more Ireland. Nice all to yourself. Yeah, I'm glad I can sit here all to myself. So, I'm getting 3 things. Double, which is savory. A pineapple tart, which is what they're famous for. And inside, a mystery item, because she recommended something. I have no idea what she said. She kept telling me pineapple tart. She was like, well, maybe you should just grab... She was basically insinuating that I should just grab 2 pineapple tarts. But luckily I got her to recommend me something else. So here it is. All right, let me show you. I think London probably has some Diwali celebrations as well, most likely around the Brixton area. Bath is a great place, says Alex. Oh, cool. All right, so here's the double. The double is like basically a Guyanese empanada, but it's a bit more fluffy than empanada. So you can see it's a very fluffy dough. This is gonna get very dirty very quickly, so I gotta use napkins. It's a very fluffy empanada, basically. You can think of it that way. The bread is super fluffy. Not like a croissant. It may look like a soggy croissant, but it isn't. It's airy, and then it's stuffed with meat. Curdy says this is Trinidadian. Cool, Trini style. Let's try it out. Oh my god. Whoa, it's spicy. Punch of spiciness. I'm not used to spiciness, so if you're Indian or West Indian, you might not find this that spicy at all, but that's spicy. There's chickpeas in here. Grounded meat. I'm not sure what type of meat it is. Either beef or lamb. And I think it might be beef. It's very grounded, the beef. Very grounded. And some type of curry sauce. The bread itself is actually really well done. I can tell they're good bakers. It hits the spot right on this cold day. It's about 48 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Hits the spot perfectly. The curry is so flavorful, but what I think sticks out over here, even more than the curry, I can tell they're also good cooks because the actual meat itself is not kind of a standard filling, and it's a little bit better than what you would get in any kind of random bakery that's selling some type of savory pastry. It's a tad bit better. You can tell that they put a little bit more attention to the actual food, but the bread itself is really good. I love this. I've tried double doubles before. There's another area in Brooklyn by Nordstrom Avenue, Bedford-Stuyvesant area. There's a few famous double double shops. I usually find them kind of heavy, super soggy, because they're served like this with a bunch of meat and curry. I usually don't like them too much, but this one really hits the spot. Really hits the spot. Let me show you. Look how fluffy that bread is. Look at that. It's a great bread. Mio. Do I like Brooklyn or Manhattan? I gravitate more in Manhattan, especially when it comes to making videos. Hanging out, I think Manhattan as well. I really like more Manhattan. But Brooklyn is amazing. And of course, Queens. Your face is turning red, yeah, because of all the spiciness. I'm gonna have one more bite of this, and then we're gonna move on to sweet. You know what? I'm gonna finish this. Do you guys mind if I finish this? It's so good. You're making me more hungry. I cannot eat bread. I miss it, says Rosemary. Oh, Rosemary. Bread is so good. Looks like eggs. I don't think eggs are involved in the meat. It's yellow curry. I'm not sure if eggs are involved in bread. Get some water, says Gabrielle. Rosemary says, no, don't eat anymore. Oh, no, I think you mean, no, I don't mind. Linda, thank you so much for 100 stars. Looks delish. Everyone, thank you so much for the stars. I might have missed a few stars as we're waiting on the long line. We're going to continue walking very soon. That's really good. Wow, spicy. All right, now it's time for some sweet. Bear with me, I'm gonna replace tripod. Mayo says, my lips are red. Oh yeah, red, red, red. Looks like pancakes, says Eileen. Yeah. Ronald says, will I be doing a 360 on the best outdoor dinner? I don't think that's really that interesting. All right, let's try this out. So I got two things. I'm not sure which one's the pineapple tart. This one, might be the pineapple tart, I think. The triangular one. If anyone knows for sure, do let me know. And then the woman recommended me this, which I have no idea what this is. There might be chocolate in there, or it might be some type of vegetable. Or like red bean or something like that. One of those two. So let's try the pineapple tart, which they're most famous for. The pineapple tart. Look at that. With some egg wash. Hey, Niche, you feel free to call me Ariel. Urbanist is the name of the show. Let's try this out. Wow. That's so impeccably well done. Great pastry. Absolutely amazing pastry. It's not a samosa. You can think of it as a sweet samosa. But even the pastry itself is more like a tart rather than a samosa pastry. It's more like the stuffing. I'm not sure what the stuffing is. I'm not sure if they're using pineapple in here. It doesn't taste like pineapple. Yeah, it might be pineapple. I can't tell 100% for sure. I'll show you the other way. Look at that. Beautiful pastry. Just falls apart. It's crunchy. It's more like a good pie crust rather than what you would have like an empanada. Wow. One more bite of this. No wonder people are lining up. This is amazing. Probably one of the better pie crusts I've tried in New York City. Excellent pastry. The filling is more like a super sugary filling. It tastes good, but I like when there's actual fruit. So here is the mystery item. I'm not sure which one this is. Hey, Marine! That's with the cold brew. I'm gonna need a good coffee after this. But I'm not sure about coffee. Let's try this out. This is good. It's chocolate with some type of nut. I think the nut is crushed, like Nutella style. Really interesting. The outer exterior is similar to those Chinese pastries, the moon cakes. It's flaky, different from the pine tart pastry. More flaky, more kind of eggier taste to it. So yeah, it's chocolate filled. This one's really good. I do recommend this one as well. Yeah, the chocolate filling itself is really delicious. They don't go too sweet either. It's just right. Just right. Please be careful with products with nuts. Why is that, Elizabeth? Why is that? Hey, Paradise, you're from Guyana. Guyana. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me drink a little bit more water, and then we'll be on our way. They gave me a sauce for the double, and then eat it. Maybe it's made with tamarind. Maybe it's extra spice. Who knows? All right, one more swig of water, and then we're gonna get out of their setup for this bar. Elizabeth says, are you allergic to certain nuts? I am slightly allergic to almonds, but slightly, not too much, very slight. So if almonds is processed into the chocolate filling, it won't be too bad. I am, yeah. I make live videos exploring neighborhoods. Yeah.
Have you heard about Diwali?
I have. That's why I'm exploring the neighborhood today.
Yeah. Wait here, I'll bring something for you to try.
Okay, sure. All right. Okay. So this random restaurant is bringing me something random to try. The woman asked me if I was a food vlogger. And there we go. Let's try this random thing. Have you tried Guyanese Chinese food paradise? No, I have not tried Guyanese Chinese food yet. That does sound interesting. I'm assuming they use more curries. Mario says, wow, yeah. Yeah, the woman who works here at this lounge just offered to bring out something. I'm not sure what she's bringing out. It's called Firefest Lounge. So let's see what's up. Let's see what surprises await here at Firefest Lounge. And that says be careful. You know, it's important to follow your intuition. Very important. And of course, it's very important to be street smart. So if you get bad intuition anywhere, it could be the Louvre. It could be in the middle of the Swiss countryside, or it can be in the shady streets of New York. If you have a bad intuition, don't do anything. If your intuition doesn't say either no good nor bad.
So I actually manage this operation here, and it's Diwali and I'm Hindu, so there you go.
Oh, cool. What is this?
This is
Capture it. There we go.
no,
Okay. Yeah.
So this is all Indian sweets.
Yeah.
But this is Guyanese version of it. So it's not like authentic Indian. It's been passed down. So you have sweet rice, which is like it's in there.
Oh, cool.
It's like a milk pudding, a rice pudding.
Yeah.
You have gulab jamun, which is like a deep fried milk based something too, and it's soaked in syrup.
Oh, interesting.
And you have jalebi and vermicelli.
Ooh,
You could try them.
oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try them out. And this Firefest Lounge, is this a hookah bar as well?
It's a bar and lounge, so yeah, you do get hookah here. We do birthday celebrations and stuff like that.
Oh,
so
very cool. That's
bottle
awesome.
service, that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Awesome. Thank you so much for the candy. Any recommendations also around this area?
For what? Just food?
Food, yes.
I'm guessing you tried Seville's?
I did try Seville's right now, the pine tarts.
Okay.
They're delicious.
Sings is pretty good.
Sings,
They're
okay.
like a very big landmark around here.
Oh, cool.
So if you want to try something, and if you can tolerate a little spice, try the doubles.
Okay.
It's very recommended. And then there's this place called Trinity Roti Shop. They have the best doubles actually.
Trinity, a little bit further down?
Yes,
Okay.
but it's on Lefferts, and I can't remember the name, but
Okay.
you know, for locals, it's pretty well known. And if you eat fish, there's a place a little bit down more. I can't remember the name exactly, but they sell bacon shark. So you should try bacon shark.
Oh, bacon shark?
Bake with shark.
Bake with shark.
Yeah, it's more of a Trinidadian staple.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
And then any place with like cool lights around that I could show people?
The only place you're gonna see the lights later on tonight.
Yeah.
They have one on Liberty and around 120th Street, 122nd Street, I think.
Okay,
They
cool.
have like the Happy Diwali lights. We have it at the front here too.
Oh, nice.
Right where Seville's is, there's a display there too.
And then they come on at night.
Yeah, they come on at night.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy them. Thank you.
They're all homemade, so.
Homemade too. Oh my God. Okay. All right, let's try this out, everyone. What's your name?
My name is Sarah.
Sarah. Everyone give a thanks to Sarah, who's who's donating some candies for this journey. Let's try them out. All right. Yeah, I'll write it down, yeah. The name of my page. Don't have the best service, but just go back inside and it's the orange one.
No problem.
That's the name of the page.
Enjoy.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, homemade candies. Let's try this out at Firefest Lounge. Thank you so much, Firefest Lounge. And we'll try this out. Let's see. Oh, it's a little rice. Oh, this is interesting. I love these ones. Oh, that's so cool. And we have something over here. I'm not sure what this is. All right, I'm hyped. I'm really hyped. Napkins. It's called galubu. Mio says it's called gulab jamun. Gulab jamun. All right, let's try this out. Wow. Mmm. That is delicious. It has a little bit of a floral essence to it. So I think they use lavender potentially. It's really good. Wow. Yeah, so they use some lavender. There is it's like a baba rum where there's a liquor used here as well. It doesn't taste too heavy, so it's not like a rum. I couldn't quite tell what it is, but it might be like some type of floral infused liquor that's very light. The actual pastry is like those baba rums, so it's like very soft. It's rose water. Thank you so much, Sonia. Thank you so much. It's not lavender, it's rose water. So it's very nice and kind of soggy and moist. Oh, that was so delicious. That rose water was really good. Reaction priceless, says Faith. Yeah, I was actually really surprised by that. It's like trick-or-treating without the costume. just be a food vlogger and you'll get random treats out of nowhere. Now, again, as I was saying, always practice your street smarts. Don't accept candy just from any stranger. Do follow your intuition. All right, let's try this out. This is gooey. Whoa. That is interesting. Wow. It's like this one, I don't know. Help me out. West Indian and Guyanese viewers. Jalebi. It's hard to describe. Also has kind of a floral essence to it, or kind of an orange-esque essence. It has some type of maybe tamarind. I can't tell. It tastes fruity. but not a traditional fruit that you usually would eat as an American or Western European. Has like a tamarind taste to it. Wow. It's an Indian sweet called jalebi. Jalebi. That is really good, jalebi. Or jalebi. Jalebi. Wow. Inspire Life says I need to be an ice cream vlogger. Indeed you do. Mayo, sugar syrup, and other stuff. It is definitely mayo, sugar syrup, though it's not so intensely sweet. That's what I kind of like about these candies from Indian traditions. They are not overly sweet like American candies. I don't like American candies too much because they tend to be heavy on the sugar and not much more. So that's what I like about these candies. All right, let's try this one. Oh, I like this. This is like a coconut cake. Homemade Diwali treat over here in Firefest Lounge. Mio says, these are not candies, they're sweets. In America, usually we would call that jalebi one a candy. But I get what you mean, yeah. They're supposed to be sweets. Not all these are candies, strictly. But this one's really good. This one's like a bread pudding. Really good bread pudding. Has another ingredient here. That's called vermicelli. I love live video, Paradise family. Thank you so much. This is why I love live video. We end up getting extra input, so I could be an informed food vlogger, as opposed to making a food vlog on my own and kind of just guessing this stuff. Thank you so much, Paradise. What's the name? Is it true that Guyana is a dangerous place? I don't know. I don't know too much about Guyana. What I do know about Guyana is that one time I took a taxi cab ride, and the guy, we were chatting, and he saw my name because it was an Uber ride. He saw my name. He saw Vieira. And he asked me, he's like, hey, are you Guyanese? And I found this so strange because the man talking to me was clearly Guyanese. I found it weird because I don't necessarily look like what you would think a typical Guyanese person looks like. As I mentioned, Guyana is composed of two main ethnic groups, African descendants and Indian descendants. I found that so weird. And he was like, oh, I thought you were Guyanese because you're a Vieira. And I'm like, what? Vieiras are from Puerto Rico, and then there's Vieiras from Portugal and the Canary Islands. But he told me that I looked just like the Vieiras from Guyana, who are a lot of European descendants that live in the interior of Guyana, and their last names is Vieira. I found that so fascinating. So apparently I look like a Vieira from Guyana to that random taxi cab driver. But that's the only thing I know about Guyana. I don't know too much more. Let's try that. Pseudo Johnny says, yes, you do. I do. Okay, so there is European descendant Guyanese out there as well. Yeah, he told me that they were in the interior of the island because they used to be plantation owners. They might still own large parcels of land, similar to Jamaica as well. Okay, so now we have this last one. Let me know what this one is. Gwen says, maybe you're related. Maybe we're a descendant from also the Canary Islands. That could be the possibility. Your girl Curl says, Guyana has pockets of crime, but no different from other areas. All right, let's try this out. Let me know what this one is. Of course, Sarah said it, so it's all on camera, but I didn't capture it. But this one was good. It's like a rice pudding. Ooh. Pardon the big finger. Sweet rice or kheer. Kheer. And pardon the pronunciations here. I'm not too familiar with the Hindu or other Indian languages too well. Kheer. All right. So excited. I think I have a spoon. Yes. Very famous in India, says Mio. It's a rice pudding. Yeah, rice pudding. I like rice pudding. What's the pink stuff? I don't know. The pink stuff has been used already in the bread pudding as well, which someone said the name starts with a V. So that's awesome. Let me know what the pink stuff is. Great question, Susie. Yep, there's something pink here. It's cherry, says Sunia. Cherry. Okay, thank you. It is cherry. Oh yeah. It's a typical red cherry that they use here in the US a lot. The actual bread pudding is really good. I mean, the rice pudding is really good. It's great. Just perfectly sweetened. Not too creamy either. Is it maraschino cherry? No, not maraschino cherry. The typical red cherry. Not the dark red cherry that you might find like a cocktail or for Thanksgiving. This not too sweet, just the right amount of creaminess, not overwhelmingly creamy as other stuff can get. That's really good. That's delicious. Well, time has flown by. It's already been an hour. Billy asks, am I European? No, Puerto Rican. Sudo Johnny says it's cherries. Hey, Sudo Johnny. Sudo Johnny, are you Sarah? Thank you so much for tuning in. So there we go, everyone. Thank you. Round of hearts to Sarah for giving me a nice Diwali treat. I love the box, Diwali. That's so cool. That was a really cool experience. That's something you can only really get at someone's home, or you go to a family party. These are the type of treats you would get. So it is quite an honor to be randomly gifted these as I'm walking around. Have you tried a Guyana's beef patty? I don't have the fondest memories of beef patties. Do you want to know why? As we continue walking around, let me know. I'll show you the business card and of these guys. If you're a Queenser or visiting Queens with friends, maybe consider coming to the Firefest Lounge. Have yourself a good give yourself a good hookah. So Surujani says we go to the Firefest Lounge when you want a good hookah. I miss hookah. I think this would be very appropriate to have some hookah for this broadcast. Billy says, you said Puerto Rico? Yes, I am Puerto Rican, 100% Puerto Rican. As I mentioned, Puerto Rican, at least my own descendants are from 3 different ethnic groups: Yoruba, African, Taino, Native American, and Spaniard/Canary Islands. Surujani says, all homemade by me. Oh, Sarah, thank you so much for tuning in. So check these guys out. Firefest Lounge. Here's the address. 13123 Liberty Avenue. Queens has a weird quirk where they do a dash. 131-23 Liberty Avenue, Richmond Hill. All right, let's continue on our journey. So, wow, that was fun. Sarah, once again, thank you so much for the amazing candy experience slash sweets experience. Reminds me of my college days. I used to come a lot to hookah bars. Not here in Richmond, Queens. I would go more to Astoria, but some of them have a similar vibe. Okay, everyone, before we continue walking around the huge lounge, thank you so much for the amazing treats. Now, let's continue forth exploring. We've only gone one block and we already found some interesting things. Oh, this is a nice building. Wow. This probably used to be a bank. Gorgeous, gorgeous building. Beautifully restored too. So here is Singh's Roti Shop. This is gonna be a very long line, so we're gonna skip this, but this is one of the staples here. Look how huge the line is. Oh my, that's a massive line. Solid packed. Hyde, I appreciate the extra insight, but let's keep things positive. Hyde, that's not so relevant to today. No, I always appreciate your extra insights. Thank you so much. That's a long line for good food, says Wayne. Yeah, I can tell. Fortunately, not so engaging on live video to wait on long lines. We already did one long line. I think that suffices for a live video. Let's continue walking around. Nia says, that's why the streets are empty. Everyone's at the Singhs. Maybe they are. So Diwali is actually celebrated by Hindus, Sikhs, and also certain sects of Buddhists as well. Let me know who else celebrates Diwali. Hyde says, Guyana seems like a very positive, great culture. Indeed it is, yeah. Almost all Guyanese I've met have always been very friendly. All right, so here we have a decoration shop, a flower shop. Christine sent 500 stars. Thank you so much. What filled pastries do they have in Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico, usually they fill it with guava, which is like a kind of a purplish type of fruit. They also use tamarind, which is also the Indians use. We have plantains, lots of plantains. And there's a few other things, but mostly guayaba and coconut. Coconut is another famous one. Penajota says, does Facebook still help its creators when they subscribe? Panajotis, yes, each new sub, each new supporter, I end up getting a $20 bonus. $20 bonus. But I encourage all Facebookers to follow me on YT. So Sarah, also, if you're tuning in, you'll find most of my audience on YT. The channel is Urbanist Exploring Cities. Urbanist Exploring Cities. So yeah, feel free to become a supporter for a month on Facebook. I get that $20 bonus. I think Times Square has a lot of celebrations for Diwali. Yeah. So I came here at the behest of a viewer who asked me if I can drop by Richmond Hill. Sarah says, Facebook, does YouTube pay for each new subscriber? No, that's only Facebook. Facebook is giving a $20 bonus for each new supporter. Supporter is $5 a month. So here's another roti shop. Shivam. Tom, Diwali is the festival of light. You can think of it as Indian Christmas. Biggest celebration in that part of the world and its diaspora. I like this. If I were to learn any one instrument, I would learn how to play the sitar. Got halal food. Susie says, perhaps one day I should turn the camera around and watch all of you eating dinner. Maybe, Susie. Oh, here's a hookah lounge. I think. Another hookah lounge. Maysoon Cafe. Hyde says Ravi Shankar was the master of sitar. Indeed he was. Beautiful, beautiful music playing. Hard to balance the sitar in the camera, says Nina. Indeed it will be, yes. One thing at a time. Alright, let me show you just a little bit of the houses before we continue down Liberty. Just so you know how they look like. Lucy says, happy to catch you. Ah, Lucy, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. So here's how the houses in Richmond Hill look like. A lot of these wood-framed houses with these brick chimneys. I think most of them are no longer in use, the chimneys. These houses also will look very similar to the comic book and the movie adaptations of Spider-Man. He grew up in the adjacent neighborhood of Forest Hills, Queens. Paradise Family says I should try black and white pudding. Black and white pudding. I've tried, of course, a lot of black and white pudding in Ireland. I've tried a lot of black pudding in UK. Is there a Guyanese version? Let me know. Panajota says, well, I'd be interested in the Discord server. I don't like chatting too much outside of making my videos, Panajota. So I tend to disconnect after I make my videos. That's why I don't respond to as many comments afterwards. Though I do appreciate them and I do read them, and it's awesome that all of you comment. Especially comment on each other's comments. It's really fun. I tend to disconnect afterwards, so I have not considered the Discord. Though, it might be interesting to have a community-run Discord. George says no Spider-Man reference. George, There's gonna be a Spider-Man reference everywhere we go. And now with the next movie coming up, it's going to be Spider-Man all day, every day on December. 31 days of Spider-Man content. We're gonna learn everything about Spider-Man, the history, the locations, where they wrote it, how they wrote it, what places in the movies were featured. We're gonna have a special broadcast where we walk around with Tom Holland. All that. 31 days of Spider-Man for Christmas, because that's when the movie comes out. Oh, I like the food. I mean the music. I love that. Oh, so beautiful. So here we have the decorations. Panagota says yes, a community one. If anyone wants to run it for the moderators, we'll keep it moderators only in the beginning. Do let me know. Panagiotis, reach out to me. My mom's friend knows Tom Holland, says I will. Really? Really? I will. Does that mean we're gonna have a Tom Holland episode? That is awesome. That'd be really cool, actually. So maybe mention it to your mom's friend. All right, let's check out the decorations over here. Here we have a place called Anil's. I used to have a friend called named Anil. Anil's roti shop. Ooh, some roti. Looks good. Anil's roti shop. There's only one Spider-Man, says George, and it's Tobey Maguire. Hey, this is a great Spider-Man. We'll have, for the 31 days of Spider-Man, we'll have all 3 Spider-Men with us. Tobey, Andrew, and Tom for an epic walk through New York City on live video. Here is, look who it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is Cooper, the copper-colored pigeon. He strikes back. I'm not sure where Penny is. His beloved. Penny and Cooper, the copper-colored pigeons. Morgan says, better late than never. Morgan, you're just right in time. Gary says a couple of years ago, our Indian workers set up a Diwali day on the Edinburgh-based staff. Oh, cool, Gary. That's awesome. They had a Diwali day. A ginger pigeon, does it come from Ireland? I'm not sure what Cooper's origins are. I think, yeah, Cooper might have an ancestor from Ireland. Linda's saying, for real, Tobey Maguire on your broadcast? I'm joking around. Is that George and a few other viewers are tired of my constant references to Spider-Man as we walk around. Look at that. Beautiful. love this one. So this is Kali with the head of her lover and all the heads of her lovers. such a cool deity in the Hindu religion.
You're listening to GT5 Sound.
Ooh, incense. Yeah, Kali is a god. Yeah, this is the music of my childhood. Oh. No, I'm not Indian or Guyanese or West Indian, but I grew up in Jackson Heights, Queens, which prior to Richmond Hill was the real Little India. I think Richmond Hill is now besting that, but as I grew up, it was the Irish were kind of dying out, Irish Americans, and it was being replaced with a lot of Indians, and then later Pakistanis and Bangladeshi, and I would hear a lot of that type of Indian music around, and Bhangra and other things like that. So every time I hear it, I automatically associate it with my childhood. To me, that is the music of New York. That is, which is the music of my own people, Puerto Rico. Panajota says, Indian music is engraved in my memory. It is indeed. And I've always wanted to make a Bollywood film. One day, stay tuned. Ooh, ginger. Oh, what is that? Nina says, how old was I when I came to the US? I was 4 months old. So this is yuca, also known as cassava, also used a lot in Puerto Rican cuisine. I'd never seen these guys before though. Edo. Let me know what Edo is. That's so interesting. And turmeric. Oh, turmeric, core ingredient for curry. So almost all curries made across the world have turmeric. But it's also the core ingredient in my favorite latte, turmeric latte, or golden milk, which is also a very old milk drink from India. So it looks similar to ginger. I gotta start buying these fresh rather than having them dried. So golden milk is a very old drink from India, but it became very hip here in New York City. About 4 years ago is when you can find turmeric lattes, is what they're usually called. Sometimes they still call them golden milk, but they use a powdered turmeric. And of course, that powder might be a few months old sometimes when you're drinking it. But now I might just get it fresh so I can make some fresh turmeric lattes at home. I also make turmeric smoothies at home. Ooh, I love it. With bananas, coconut milk, and goat yogurt. Ooh, delicious. Chardonnay. It's something really good for you when it's hot. You put it in the fire and eat it. I saw breadfruit. What is that? I don't know what breadfruit is. That is a great question. Do let me know what breadfruit is. Oh, I love all these supermarkets. Nina says, golden milk doesn't sound too good. Oh, trust me, it is. Try it out if you ever have the chance. Oh, look, I found my Nariel. Pure coconut oil. Look at that. Nariel. Hey, how's it going? There we go, Nariel. That's funny. My name on it. Oh, this is kind of cool. You know, my expectations weren't too high coming here, but I'm glad that there's a lot of life out here in the streets. I'm getting probably copyrighted for a few of these songs. So as the music plays, round of hearts to all the supporters, the super urbanists out there. Thank you so much for lending your support. With your support, I'm able to make these videos despite music playing out and about. If you want to become a supporter, feel free to become a patron. Patreon.com/urbanist. There's also on YT, you can press that join button, or on FB, you can press that become a supporter button, and Facebook has a bonus until the end of December for $20 more from your $5 that you give. So feel free to become a patron. Because the patrons, I can walk around via cool music like this and not necessarily need to mute all the time. In this case, I'm not muting because it's part of the atmosphere. Look at this, beautiful. God, I want one. Hey, what? Just walking around. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I make videos of exploring cities. It's called Urbanist. I can go inside. Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Wow, beautiful. I'm glad they gave me permission to walk inside. Sometimes these stores don't like people coming in with cameras, but they were nice. Look at this, wow. Wow. Kay says you look great in the outfit. I would love to wear it. I would love to attend an Indian wedding or a movie premiere. I'll go to the men's section soon. Oh, I love this music. Oh, look at the... Let me know what these are called. It's not working on Facebook. Oh, no worries. You could put a heart emoji in the comments. Beautiful. Where's the men's section? Oh, here it is. Yeah. All right, which one should I get? This was so cool. So actually a movie I really want to see right now, and George, you're gonna like this. Marvel's The Eternals is coming out today. I really want to see it. I'm gonna see it sometime this weekend. And there's an actor that I really enjoy. One of my favorite actors in Hollywood is Kumail Nanjiani. He's Pakistani, but in the film he's playing a Bollywood actor. And he's wearing, and during the movie premiere he wore like one of those traditional suits of that area. I'm not sure what you would call this, a garb, one of the traditional garbs of that area. Ooh, the hats. That's so cool. This looks awesome. Somebody in the chat ought to know the name. Yeah, do let us know what these are called. What's the name of the garment? Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Wow, that's so cool. And I love how long they are. I love long garments. That's why I like my long jackets. Ooh, 2 for $100. That was good. All right, time to go to an Indian wedding. That's so cool. What do you think? I like it. I like it. Ooh, Urbanist Orange. Oh, they're made here? No, they're made in India and brought over here. Wow. There's dresses for little girls and dresses for women. Beautiful. Gary says, remember to haggle. I know in Indian culture it is normal to haggle. I'm not sure Indian American culture. Let us know, any Indian Americans tuning in, if it's normal to haggle. Of course in America, not really. Wow. Beautiful store. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Beautiful store. Thank you so much. Have a good day. That was nice. They have like a bodyguard. I mean, not a bodyguard, a bouncer in the front. Hey, Dwayne, you saw Russell Peters twice. Yes, he's Indian Canadian. That's so cool, Dwayne, that you saw Russell Peters. Very funny guy. He talks a lot about Indian, Canadian / American culture. All right, let's see what else. Let's play a game. What did this building used to be? Let us know. You can tell there's a few indicators. How big it is, how tall it is, and the corner areas right over here, right over here. What did this building used to be? Let me cross. B. Griffin gets it right. It used to be a theater. Was it Loeb specifically? That I don't know, but it used to be a theater. Yep. Used to be a theater. You can tell because these were the huge entrances with the marquees. And then they're tall, they're also very fat, so they're big at the backside, so you have a lot of space for all the huge auditorium. Most of the time these were only a single room. And you can see how big it is on the inside. Cass, we're walking all along Liberty Avenue. Liberty Avenue in Queens, Richmond. Liberty Avenue. Loose, right? Yep. It's used to be a movie theater. Could have been vaudeville before it was cinema, says B. Griffin. That is a good point. Could be. Though vaudeville only predates cinema about 30 years. And the chances of having vaudeville this far out into the middle of Queens in the 1890s, 1900s probably be very slim. So yes, you might be right, but I would say the chances are much slimmer. Sarah says, can we go to Kid City? Kid City was the name of the store. The movie theater is going the way of the blockbuster video, I feel, says LaShawn. It is indeed. Movie theaters will be a specialty. Hopefully it won't die out as bad as arcades died out, or as blockbusters. Hopefully it'll be more like a novelty, like theater is. So this is serviced by the Q12. I think there's another bus here, the Q8 is nearby. All right, let's go towards the train station here. There are many Caribbean people. There are many people in the Caribbean who have Indian ancestry, says Wayne. Yes. I keep mentioning Guyana because this place is known as Little Guyana, but it also applies to Trinidad and Tobago, French Guyana, which I don't think there's too many French Guyanese here because they mostly go to France. Suriname, which is the Dutch, used to be part of the Dutch Republic, or the Dutch, it was a colony of the Dutch, and many islands. Many, many islands. The Spanish former colonies did not have Indians. It was mostly the British. Do you have a favorite bus stop? Says Ronald. Oh, Ronald, that's an excellent question. My favorite bus stop in all of New York City is the one right by the cloisters. It's a gorgeous bus stop right on top of the cliffside of the Palisades. You can see the Hudson River. There you can take a bus downtown. Oh, how beautiful it is. YouTube stream keeps lagging. Not sure why some people are having lag issues. If you could live anywhere in Queens, which would be your 3 towns? Queens. The neighborhoods I enjoy the most is Long Island City, Astoria, and good old Jackson Heights. But I really do like Forest Hills, actually, so I'll put Forest Hills up there. So now we are at Lefferts Boulevard, which is one of the stops for the A train, which you can take all the way up to Inwood to see the cloisters, actually. This is the longest train line in all of New York City. Huge. It goes all the way to the tip of Far Rockaway, Queens, to the very tip of Manhattan. So you can go everywhere and anywhere with the A train. Just like that song, take the A train. Ronaldo Paul says, I enjoyed the Edge of Europe video. Are there any region-specific supermarkets on each borough? I don't think there's supermarket chains for each borough, but there is supermarkets here that I haven't seen really much other places nearby. Seatown is one of them. So here we have Little Guyana Avenue. Which borough is the biggest? I think the biggest borough by area should be Queens, but the biggest borough by population is Brooklyn. Brooklyn, I think, has around 600,000 more people than Queens. So quite a lot. All right, let's check out what's underneath the train over here. Oh, Panajotis is asking more if there's country-specific products in supermarkets in general. Yes, you'll find usually Latin American products, and you'll find Chinese. More and more, you'll see more Korean products and Indian as well. There are entire supermarkets that are Indian. So actually, there's one supermarket chain that's specific to ethnicity, and that is Patel Brothers. The lighthouse feature and the bench test was awesome. Says, oh no, I'm so glad you enjoyed that vlog, Ronald. All right, so we have seen Little Guyana, everyone. We continue following here, and we'll pass more A train stops. I will depart from you over here. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow. Sit down, cozied up at home for a 3 p.m. philosophical chat. 3 p.m. Eastern time. And we're gonna have a Q&A, so you can feel free to ask me any questions. First 30 minutes will only be urbanist related questions, urbanist and travel related questions. And then for the rest, it'll be up in the air. You can ask me literally anything. 3 p.m. tomorrow. And then we'll continue with our regular schedule, 1 p.m. on Saturday. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Loud music out of nowhere. If you want to lend your support to these shows, you can do so. Patreon.com/urbanist helps the show continue to thrive despite music like that popping up out of nowhere. Because live video is live. I don't edit these things out, and you're getting the full experience. Everyone, if you want extra bonus footage, patreon.com/urbanist. Lots of extra bonus footage. You saw Ireland vlog, but there's many other Ireland vlogs out there that won't be published publicly. Keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Elsa Slan, well, we're now in New York, so see you later. Or bye-bye, as I usually say. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.